All right, welcome back. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. So in my previous video, I did mention how I did expect price to come back down in this 30,000 area. Of course, it did go lower, but I did, as per usual, say that we will see a little bounce in this section. We did go lower, we didn't see a bounce, but now things have changed. If we look at the sentiment, the fear is just insane, to say the least. I mean, we have been sitting in this general area in fear for a few days now, and we haven't made any lows. Now, that doesn't mean that we won't make any lows. It just means that we might see a sentiment change here now. Everybody's scared. No one wants to buy. People like KSI, other YouTubers, even some of the people in my circle have been leaving the crypto market because of what's been going on. And this doesn't even account for what happened with Terra and their whole stablecoin situation. So, at the moment, I'm no longer hunting shorts, but instead I'm hunting longs. Now, I am aware that we could head back down to the 20,000 area, to even the 12,000 area. I did say in my previous video. So if I was to start hunting shorts again, some of the take profit zone will be here, or buyback zones, I would say. So the reason why I am now a bit more bullish is, of course, because of the sentiment change that I just mentioned, but also just the setups that we're looking for. I mean, what I want to bring our attention to is not only Bitcoin, but also as well as Cosmos Atom. Now, this coin right here, I've had for a fairly long time. I've been buying it since we've been in the $5 area. But what I didn't expect to happen is this severe drop. Let's just take a look from the highs, just rough estimates, to the lows that we are at now. That's a 73% drop. Actually, that's a bit inaccurate. Let me try that one more time. From year to year. Right, so we're 77% drop. Now, this might have been affected because of what happened with Luna USD, since their platform is on the Atom ecosystem. So, that is a little upsetting. But what I did want to show that during my analysis, I did spot something interesting. Now, that was this AB equals CD pattern. Now, if I delete this and show you what I mean by that is, if we take a trend line, we slap it on the bottom to the high, and then we clone that, see, and we just bring that over and we put it to this low, to this high, we get a target price of $67. Now, just one of these things doesn't determine shouldn't be an indicator for taking a trade. A single of these isn't an indicator for taking a trade. Now, what I look is for confluence. Now, some of that confluence is using this chaos theory Fibonacci. You see how these numbers keep going up? So in doubles, actually, so if you multiply 4 by 2, you get 8. And if you multiply 8 by 2, you get 16, and so on. So you see the first take profit zone, or the signal, was not exactly at $43 or $47 where Atom did top off at, but $35. And then after that, we did take a dump. As you see, we broke this trend line, we went down, and what I'm now expecting is either we see a retracement back to retest this trend line, or an AB equals CD retracement back into the 16.88 level, a resistance at this point. So, I'm still on edge on what's going to happen, because as you can tell just from my previous video, nothing is so clear. So, I'm just taking things like this, seeing what kind of confluence I could get, and what price does at that moment. So if you just put that down, you see, I just really like how this looks. But what I'm trying to say is nothing is for sure. No, nothing is certain. So many of these fractals have failed. Will this fail? I don't know. I'm not sure, but I do like what it's doing here. If it does something similar and it doesn't deviate from this, I'll be very happy. And I'm going to take more profits into this area that we were at right now, or we were before. So around $40 to $35. I'm going to start taking some off the side. And then eventually, if not all, definitely 75 or 80% of my atom will be sold in the $67 area. You see, I mean, some people might say that's in this ecosystem, might say that $67 is too low for atom and for what it does. But as we can see, price just went up so slow for atom. Even the project that it has and the stuff they've been doing, even then it just went up 2,000% compared to other ecosystems like Luna, Matic, Binance Coin. So to just say that, oh, this is going to $200 or $1,000, like some people say on the internet, we gotta remain stoic and reasonable. And that's why this is not obviously financial advice, but as I release my thoughts and express what I'm thinking, this is where my targets are at. These are my targets. And this doesn't mean you should follow them, but it's just a consideration. And basically, this should be used as an idea creator of what you should do for your own plan. So I don't want to keep reiterating what I'm saying, but I'm no longer bearish. I'm no longer looking for bearish moves at the moment. If we do start breaking down if we do break this low, I mean, it's just, it might be just Armageddon from down here. But as of now, maybe we see some sort of W. We break out of that W. We head into here. Maybe we reject and go back down. But as of now, remaining bullish for a bit. And then we'll see each other on the next video.